In Cape Town, the contestants gather to be briefed by the judges on their new challenge.
It's amazing being a part of the top 11. Very excited for the new challenge. I can't wait to hear what the brief is.
1 week has gone by and I'm still in and I'm ready for the next challenge.
Now it's time to put my big girl pants on.
I'm pleased with the fact that I survived elimination last week, and I'm happy with the fact that the judges have given me another chance, so I'm hoping to prove them right.
Hello, contestants. Ready to get back to business. It's going to be good.
Each week you've been given tasks in order to test you, but also in order to educate you. So I hope you're taking all that knowledge, because who knows which company is watching who might be interested in you.
This week's challenge is one that any aspiring young marketer will need to master: an influencer-led social media campaign. You will have to keep up or you will get kicked out.
These challenges are getting tougher and tougher, and I love that they're challenging us and stretching us.
We're going to split you guys into 2 teams. We're going to have ladies as the one team and then the gentlemen as the other team.
Oh, I didn't see that one coming.
Really? Boys versus girls? Let's do this. Girl power.
But we're only 4 boys. How is this gonna work? Is it gonna be 7 against 4?
But it gets interesting. Ladies, my ladies, you guys are gonna have to choose someone from your team, not from Johannesburg, to join the gentlemen's team. All right, so I want you guys to group up in your 2 teams. And my girls, you guys are gonna have to figure it out.
This is really awkward because nobody wants to say, I want to leave, or nobody wants to say, let me stay.
Firstly, no one wants to nominate themselves. And I'm not putting my head on the chopping block.
Who actually wants to go?
Initially, no one minds joining the guys, but now it's becoming a whole thing of everyone wants to go.
I say let's juice it out. Vote, guys. Vote.
Let's not single anyone out. Let's vote.
So we decide to vote someone off our team, and everyone writes a name down, and we'll see who gets the most votes.
I'm definitely voting Zanika, because that girl, too much drama to me.
Put it in here.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Ladies, really? Do you really have to run a ballot for this?
Are we on an island? Are there torches about to be put out? What is happening?
Yeah. Thank you. First name. Tennille.
Please not anyone but Tennille.
But I would actually love to work with her. I want that energy. I'm sure we can channel it the right way.
Next is Zanika. Interesting. And now it's Nash. It's Tennille. Once again, Nash. 2 Tennille, 2 Nash. Zanika. So 2 Zanika, 2 Nash, 2 Tennille. Okay, let's see. Zanika. Nigga yourself.
Wow, I don't know what this means. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. The girls don't want to work with me, but I'm okay working with the boys. I'm really okay.
Another dragon. Let her, -1 problem. We're good.
Oh, that was very interesting. The challenge has not even begun and we already have a tribal council. But now it's time for you guys to get ready, because your client is waiting, and I must tell you, this client likes to mix things up.
And it's going to be interesting this time around because the client is going to choose the winning campaign, not us.
The judges don't have a say. The client will be the one literally determining who will be winning and who will be going home.
Well, that's how it is in the real world. The client decides.
I think it's going to be quite nice because the work will just speak for itself. And that's a nice twist.
So good luck, contestants. You are going to need it.
I think we're in a good place. We're confident and it's a strong group of people.
I'm so excited. I feel like this is a whole new adventure on its own.
The judges haven't really told us what the challenge is about. We don't know who the client is this week, so I'm hoping it's something interesting, but let's see.
I'm excited to get to the client's brief. I can't wait to see what we're gonna do this week. So we walk into a kitchen. Why are we in the kitchen?
Welcome, guys. Hi. I'm sure you're all wondering what we're doing in the kitchen this morning. I'm Shan Ramon, the Managing Director of Marlboro Brands. Your challenge for this week will be to create an influencer-led social media campaign that brings to life Nutribullet's smart innovation technology. You'll have to do 3 things. Conceptualize the social media campaign, source and effectively make use of an influencer in the fitness, health and food nutrition sector. You'll be expected to create video and photographic content with the influencer. You'll be assigned a professional photographer and graphic designer who will help you put together all these elements.
This brief is just so relevant. I'm so glad that we're doing things that are happening in the marketing space. Influencer marketing is huge, so excited to work on this brief.
Okay guys, let's get stuck into what the Nutribullet Balance is all about. You need to understand that this is a Bluetooth-enabled device that works with your handheld device or tablet, as you can see. Okay, so for this morning, we're going to prepare a ginger pineapple energy blast. So we're starting off with some spinach. Got our quota. Wow. Brilliant. As you can see, it advances to the next ingredient, and it's asking for half a banana.
The blender is really cool.
It can connect to your Bluetooth. I've never seen that.
It works with your phone. It tracks your nutrition. I'm just all about it.
It now shows me how many calories, how much protein, how much fat, fiber. It tracks what we've made today, and it'll track what you make for 7 days rolling.
Can I have a taste of those smoothies? Because they look really yummy.
The smart technology is very easy and simple to use, so translating that into videos and stills will be pretty easy. What I would find most challenging is having 6 creatives trying to create one creative idea. Bound to be some fires in the kitchen.
I'm really hoping that we smash the stereotypes that girls can't work together.
So guys, I'm just gonna do a little brief overview of the brief, and then I think pick out some keywords for yourself, and then let's get chatting.
There are very, very strong personalities within the team, and I'm just afraid that there'll be a power struggle that occurs.
But imagine that type of concept where everything in your world can be crazy and upside down, but your balance is the only thing in balance.
I'm a little worried that my team is a bit like, yes ma'am, and not challenging one another's ideas.
I think the biggest thing that we're going to need to decide is the influencer element.
I have an idea. How about Angelique Fredericks? She has like a huge following, and she's part of the Nadia Jafta group. So when we get her, we get like major influencers as part of her because they share her content as well.
The first thing we do, we go around the table and people are pointing out names of people they know that they've seen online that are showing this type of lifestyle. And already Angelique Fredericks is someone that everyone is starting to agree that could be a really strong contender.
Straight after the brief, I have to dash off, so I can't join the team going back home. Not gonna be long. I'll be back.
I'm not back in the house with the boys because I have other things that I need to attend to.
So it looks like we're 2 men down.
Which isn't really a problem. I suggest we create a WhatsApp group and then you will just tell everyone what's happening on WhatsApp.
Where is everyone? We are 3 people. There's a lot of work to be done.
I think that's what's important now, is that getting a concept so we can align that influencer to the concept.
So that it actually makes sense even for the influencer.
Yes, exactly.
Does anyone have an actual influencer in mind? Choosing an influencer is a little stressful because none of us actually have someone initially. So now we're going through social media, we're trying to find out what options we have.
We want someone who focuses both on nutrition and fitness, not one more than the other. So we have 2 options right now.
Between Candice and Amy at the moment.
But one thing we do have to get today and decide on
is an influencer.
Is an influencer.
So,
and a concept to narrate to the influencer tomorrow.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Because we're such a big group, I think everyone has different ideas. I think it's important to just find out what everyone's strengths are and then moving from that.
Guys, I think that Sherry could literally lead us as our project leader.
I agree.
Yeah. No, I think we're all on the same page.
Yeah.
I definitely support Chadadal as being a leader. That girl is goals.
I'm very happy with it, and I'm very confident being a leader. My approach to this week is to have a lot of structure, but still give each individual space to be creative and be themselves.
Okay guys, so what's our game plan in getting our influencer?
I'm emailing a manager, Brandon.
Okay, so if we don't get Angelique, what is our backup plan?
Guys, realistically, this is the end of the day almost, and we don't have contact with our influencer. What will we do if she doesn't reply to our email?
Panicking, panicking, panicking. The queen panics.
our star influencer is nowhere to be found.
So we decided on Candice.
We've decided on Candice.
Yo.
Okay.
I got Candice's number.
Okay, can you please just contact her and find out if she's available?
Okay, let's give her a call.
Hello, Candice speaking.
Candice is our first choice. We contact her, she's on board. This was smooth.
Okay, 100%. So I'm just gonna text you a bit later with further details and the more specific things.
Cool, I'm excited to meet you guys.
Thanks, Candice.
Candice is very high on nutrition, and that's really perfect with us because it really aligns with the brand already. So we're so happy that we could track her down and that she was available and really keen to come on board.
In terms of production, logistically, you know Set Life, so it makes sense for you.
To be team leader.
100%.
I'm happy with Chase being the team leader. He has the most experience in terms of the actual primary challenge that we have.
I'm very happy with this brief. I feel like it was written for me, but we have 1 hour. That is usually setup time. This is going to be very difficult. By the end of today, we should have a solid idea of our concept so that tomorrow we can just move forward and plan everything we need to plan. So we've got to be like clockwork. Otherwise, we're never going to pull it off.
And the petrol price went up again.
Oh, flop. Fucking clip, brother. Sure. Oh, flop.
Don't double up on stress, triple up on value, and save with Cell C Ultra Bonus. That means an extra bonus to call on any network. Extra data, nama SMSs. When the struggle, Cell C Ultra Bonus. A life, a grand.
Yo, man, in this bar. But it took clip,
Get on Cell C Prepaid and triple your recharge every time. Cell C, connect your way.
So we wake up this morning to a message from Angelique confirming that she's going to work on our campaign.
I don't know Angelique Fredericks. Maybe it's because I don't do well in the health and fitness department.
Hi guys. First things first, we need to brief our influencer on our concept and take her through the things that she needs to do.
I'm Ganyi. I actually spoke to you over the phone, and thank you so much for agreeing to meeting us. This is our project leader.
Hi, project leader.
Some people are really fangirling Angelique. Some of us didn't know her before, she was sold to us. Sharadel is just like in heaven right now meeting Angelique.
We love your brand. We love what you portray on Instagram with the health, with the lifestyle, with the fitness.
Angelique's fans are so starstruck. I'm like, guys, this is work. Can we get a solid sentence out and ask her the relevant questions? Because we shoot tomorrow for 1 hour.
The idea for us is to show that a woman has so many things she needs to balance. So life essentially becomes a balancing act for her.
Women are being told that they can't do a lot, and we really wanted to play on that because obviously we're a girls team, and we really wanted to bring that message across that even though you are juggling so much, you can still be influential.
I normally work with brands that I only believe in. So if I wouldn't use it, I wouldn't promote it, I wouldn't work with you.
I think we got the most important things out with Angelique. I'm explaining to her what we're trying to do, so we're getting a little bit of a bond going. I think I'll just email her the rest of the instructions because right now we are really pressed for time. We have to go buy props, we have to go set up and figure out what set we're gonna use.
Bye.
Namaste.
Namaste.
I'm so happy to see Afiba and that he can actually join us now. There's 4 people now, that's great. Mpo is only coming back later on today, but we're gonna fill him in and he's been communicating with us, so everything seems to be on track.
Today we meet our influencer. She seems really nice over the phone, and I'm quite excited to start talking through our concept with her. What they're currently doing is very fun, bright and quirky.
Yeah.
So we wanted to stay true to that.
Do you identify yourself in any?
Yeah, I'm definitely quirky. I'm not I'm not smooth. I'm not like a model. I'm very quirky, and that's my authenticity that I bring to my brand. So I mean, I could see myself doing that just as myself.
Okay. Candice is perfect. She aligns so well with the brand. She's fun, she's quirky, and she's all about nutrition.
Well, not to toot my own horn, but I think it's a good match.
I'm glad. At this point, I think we've well planned for the shoot tomorrow. We only have 1 hour with Candice, and I think we're ready for that.
It's a sleepless night for the contestants, knowing that each team is only being allocated 1 hour for both the filming and photography of their campaign.
It's the day of the shoots. It's game day. Let's go.
The reason we're in the Boerkaap is because it's a very colorful area. And Nutribullet as a brand is a very bright and colorful one. So it aligns perfectly. And we can shoot a lot of colors in a short amount of time. I sent you the movement orders last night as well as the visual guidelines. So I think we're all on the same page with how things are running today, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Awesome. So we're going to start by the green wall with the yellow door. Then we're going to head to the orange house and kind of make our way down.
Today I'm on set, joining the team. I'm happy about the location, the influencer they've picked. Everything seems to be aligned.
I have all the stuff ready, so immediately from here I'm going to start prepping all the fruit that I need.
There's a car about to park in our first location. I've quickly got to stop that from happening. All hell breaks loose. It is the owner of the house. I'm telling him not to park in his own parking space.
How are you, meneer?
Yeah.
Oh no, here we go. Here we go.
He's having none of it. He's like, leave, get out, go away. You are not allowed to shoot in front of my beautiful yellow and green door.
All the colors they pop. Green, yellow, orange, I'm happy. We moved to the orange house. Still good.
Cool. Here's your smoothie.
Smoothie?
Am I popping it down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Popping it down, we'll do one shot with like a down.
We moved from the first door, which was the bright yellow wall, which could have really worked for some good stills and some good footage. Plan B is the orange house. We get to the orange house, we set up everything, and here's this man. What do you want now?
Whoa, the locals. Okay, I understand why the locals are losing it. They've got an art exhibition on their street, and they live here. People just come all across from different parts of the world to take pictures, and they are not being commercialized.
You speak to me.
Yes.
Right?
Okay.
But they didn't speak to him.
Oh, I'm
So
sorry.
he doesn't know about it.
Yes.
You see, there's cons and pros.
Yes, no, of course. I apologize, we didn't know.
You can't apologize. You
'Cause
can
we-
apologize to those people.
Sorry,
And you
man.
must Speak to the guy who's
Yeah.
use it.
Yeah, sorry, we thought he had spoken to you. Okay, awesome.
But you're welcome, everyone.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Cool, he's good.
Is it good?
Yes.
Yes, but you see, you understand
Yeah.
my point.
No, of course. Finally, some luck. The owner of the house says it's fine for us to shoot. So we carry on and we start our day, finally. So Candice, we'll get you out of your hoodie and back into your...
Our director Chase seems to be a little frazzled. I don't know if maybe it was because there was drama in the beginning of our shoot. I'm hoping he pulls himself together. He seems a little panicked.
Everyone's doing their jobs. We are moving like clockwork, but we need a yoga mat. We look for Fiba. He's nowhere. We can't find him. Yoga mat? Where's our yoga mat? Where is the yoga mat? We are on a very tight schedule. Afiba is there in the corner, I don't know, in his own world again. Is there an Afiba?
Afiba!
Hello, Afiba, get out of your own world and come be present with us on the shoot. Thanks, Candice. Sorry about all the craziness.
It's been interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want?
Okay. Now things are going smoothly. We had our contingencies in place and we are on schedule. Things are moving quickly. Oh, thank you.
Are you gonna try the spinach? Jumping from the video to the photography is a bit of a challenge, but we seem to be on top of things at the moment. So our final shot, we're about to wrap things up. This is the last shot we need.
I'm gonna have to ask you to stop immediately, please.
Okay.
And I just hear everyone shut everything down, stop filming, and I'm so shook because what? Why? Oh no, if he shuts us down now, we're doomed. It's over.
Bank better to live better with Capitec.
From what is happening now, I really don't think we're going to make the shoot.
Nobody has spoken to anybody of us, so up until you guys have spoken to us, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop immediately.
We can't be shut down. We've shot the first scene. We need to continue, and now this. If we don't do it, we're not going to be able to produce anything for our client.
But thank goodness it's Azmi. I know him really well and worked with him a lot. It took a little bit of charming and negotiation, but he is willing to let us finish our shoot. The day is saved.
What do you know? Hey? What do you know? This is awesome. Well done, Chase.
Yeah, no worries. And we'll sort it out, okay? Yeah. Thanks so much, man. Can we proceed, Chase? Yeah, we can proceed. Luckily, I've worked with him a lot.
I'm so happy we managed to finish everything in time. We have all the footage that we need.
Besides all the drama, we managed to finish everything on time, and I'm quite happy with the output of the pictures and the videos. We just need to put them together and polish them. Yeah. Good to go.
With the gents team wrapped, back at the house, it's time for the ladies to get their 1 hour with camera crew and photographer. Will it be enough?
We are completely planned. We have everything down to a T. We're just busy doing small final adjustments, arrangements, but I think that we're ready for the day.
Talent will be here in less than 5 minutes. I don't want to waste her time when she gets here, so I'm gonna go and have a conversation with her.
Okay, great.
Just let her know what she'll be doing, do a check of wardrobe, makeup, and also when she gets onto set, can we just have not a lot of people on set?
And if you have an issue, then we can pull you aside and say, okay, we need to incorporate this, and this, and not speak over each other and have this whole chaos thing.
I really hope people stick to their lanes today, because if people don't, so much time is going to be wasted and we do not have a lot of time.
I'm gonna go sit with Talent, and once she gets here, just let her know what she's doing.
Okay, great.
Finally, our influencer came through fast. That girl definitely pulled a thing or two to get to us.
Angelique mentioned that she's never had to speak on camera before. I am trying my best to calm her down. We don't have enough time to do multiple takes. We need a one-take wonder here. We need superstar levels. And I'll be coaching you through it because there's no audio there, so we can talk to each other. Okay. Yeah.
I am a bit worried. It's easy to conceptualize and visualize something in your mind, but translating it into stills and actual video may look completely different.
Kitty is a brilliant director, but where's our concept in this? I'm not seeing it.
So far so good. We are taking way more shots than I thought we would, but we're trying to get the talent comfortable, and I think things are running quite smoothly.
Kitty and Nash are obviously doing their best, and it's looking great. I'm just hoping that we'll be able to finish on time.
Angelique is doing quite well, but now other girls are making her to be uneasy.
And 3, 2.
Cup detected. Thank you. Now track it. Now that's balance.
Okay, let's try for another one.
Now the other person wants to have her own 2 cents added. Ladies, I thought that we spoke about this before. Like, let Kitty and Nash handle creative.
I'm trying to think if it matters that she's not drinking.
It does matter. It does matter because that's a product of the blender.
I've been called aside because there are changes that the team would like to make. I'm feeling a little bit nervous because I'm worried about time. We had gone through the concept and I thought that everyone knew exactly what was going to happen.
There's so much work that went into creating the storyboard so we maximize on our time. Adding another shot that doesn't even live in the world is going to be so difficult in edit. We have a killer tagline right at the end, money shot. Now that's balance. Now she must still drink, put the thing, screw on. There's so much, she's nervous already. I needed to hear this before I put the talent on the set.
Okay, listen, there are strong views about her drinking.
Yes, we're shooting the drinking.
Yeah, we're shooting the drinking.
Personally, I don't think that this is a vital element. I don't think it's that important, but it seems people have very strong feelings about this. So let's just do it.
We are going, shooting, quickly. Cut it, well done, thank you.
I'm trying to step back as much as possible here because there's a lot of people giving a lot of input. Tennille is taking over the creative. I think the best way to do this is to let Tennille run with her creative ideas.
We are approaching our photographic shoot with a minimalist mindset. The cleaner, the simpler, the better.
That green looks so pretty.
Why would you throw out a smoothie if we have to use it again? Now I have to make up a smoothie with food coloring and yogurt. Now it looks like alien juice.
What on earth is happening to this juice? It looks Lumo green. There's no way that this looks realistic. Let's hope that we'll be able to fix this post-production.
As part of the challenge, we've been assigned a designer, and he's got the CI, he's got the fonts, the brand ID. I'm happy about that.
With our concept, we wanted to go with very colorful, bright, but also quirky and fun, and very simplistic. Do you think that aligns very well with the brand, with the current imagery that they're doing?
Definitely, I think that's a great approach. The simpler, the better, and it's easily understandable and visually like arresting. That's perfect.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Going into the pitch tomorrow versus last week, I'm looking really, really good. I like my contribution to this week's challenge. I loved my team, the energy, and most importantly, the product is amazing. We've nailed this challenge.
What is your concept?
With time not really being on our side, I'm a bit worried that our graphic designer isn't exactly envisioning what we're seeing for these stalls. But looking at what we had in mind and what the current brand CI is, I can see that our concept might be a bit complicated for that.
So this last pose that she's doing,
yes.
we want to have an image of just chaos behind her.
I'm really, really worried. If a graphic designer can't conceptualize your idea, that is alarm bells, seriously, alarm bells.
Don't double up on stress, triple up on value, and save with Cell C Ultra Bonus.
Cell C, connect your way.
I am so nervous. Nervous is an understatement. I couldn't even sleep last night.
I'm like a duck. You see the poised zen on top of the water. Underneath it's...
My heart is pumping. I'm like, yo! Let me judge.
Welcome, contestants, to the boardroom. Are you feeling good?
Yes.
Thank you. All right, let's begin. Ladies, you'll start.
I'm a little stressed that I have to go after the ladies because particularly today I'm actually presenting. So I wanted to psych myself up and actually get it over and done with and then set the tone.
Usually I want to go first, but this time around, I'd like to see how they walk out from their pitch.
I definitely think we're going to be facing elimination. Not that I don't have confidence in my team, but I feel like something was lacking.
Beyonce once said, and I quote, "Who run the world? Girls." Hey. Oh yes. Well, we're hoping to keep the same energy. Let's go.
I'm very excited to be the first to pitch. I know my pitching ability is very, very good. I'm confident in our product. We are going to set the bar very high. Moving over to creative.
Cup detected.
Thank you. Track it. Now that's balance.
I'm so proud of this presentation and just seeing it come to life is just so incredible. And Cheryl is killing it.
I think I made the best choice, making sure that Sherry, yes, Lieutenant Sherry, becomes the project leader, and she led by perfect example.
We believe that our team clearly translated the tonality of the brand. Thank you for this opportunity. It was a great, great task.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I like how you've translated key elements of the brief in your presentation. I like that you demonstrated the technology aspect and you taught me something when I was watching the video. So congratulations. I think that was very well done.
Thank you very much.
We believed every word. I mean, I believe whatever you were saying. Well done on that. It was cohesive, it was clear. And I really do appreciate a simple approach to answering a brief.
The judges are giving me a big head right now. Right now, I feel like I'm walking on clouds.
It feels so good. It's always so nice to know that what you worked so hard for, someone else receives positively.
There's nothing better than Odette telling you you've done something well. I am super happy. Sylvester's just giving us great points. Nandi is smiling. There's a little bit of relaxation that's kicking in, but I mean, we wait and see.
I think you guys have done an excellent job.
Thank you.
Look how far you guys have come. There's a vast difference, right?
Yeah.
Look at this pitch, incredible.
Good feedback from the judges. I'm like, yes.
I like to play the role of the consumer, you know, the end goal. And for me, from an aesthetic perspective, it's eye-catching, I get excited, the colors pop, and I'm so, so proud.
This was bound to happen some way or another. First the good news, and then the bad news.
So, as usual in this business, we always can improve. You know, there were parts where I thought could have been much more emphasized.
What differentiates this blender from any other blender is the smart technology. And I think that a little bit of additional attention and communication around the features and the benefits of the product would have given the consumer a wow factor in terms of, I absolutely need to get this particular product. And in the meantime, have a think about who, if you were asked, you would ask to leave this week. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, the ladies team, Team Athena, our job is done. Let's see what the boys have.
The ladies are walking out and they are confident and smiling. Now I'm scared.
Welcome, lady and gents. We can't wait to hear what you have to say.
An influencer-driven campaign is one of the biggest tools that that businesses use to push their brands online. Pitching in front of the judges is nerve-wracking. You may think that you're confident, you're articulate, you have a personality, and then you have these 3 people in front of you who are absolutely amazing in their different fields, and then you start to second-guess yourself even in what you're saying. And our immediate rationale went to balance. Balancing lifestyle, balancing nutrition. Over to you.
So social media engagement. And this will run on both the Nutribullet Balance social platforms as well as the influencers' social platforms. On other posts, we want people to share a narrative. So it's really nerve-wracking pitching in front of the judges because I know my stuff, so why am I doubting myself?
I want to get water and give it to Claire with this point and say, can you have some drink and breathe a bit?
He seems a bit more nervous and he's stuttering a bit. I'm hoping that he's going to get his rhythm and really quickly.
This adding the logo to link the message to the brand and the buy now logo to add the commercial element to it. My mouth is dry. I need to keep going. I keep telling myself, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Yesterday, we went over the presentation 5-6 times trying to prep him. And today, he is really nervous. He's a nervous wreck today.
I was a little underwhelmed.
You know, I'll also be very frank with you guys. Slightly disappointed, and I'll tell you why. You know, last week we were happy, you know, and in that zone, and I was excited because I love playing the role of a consumer. And I just want to get excited, you know. There's new technology involved, there's this and that, so it didn't pop for me.
The judges are not smiling this time around. I mean, with our last presentation, they were happy. I walked out there feeling strong. This time, not a lot is happening with their faces. Oh, I'm sensing trouble.
Oh, I'm busy looking at the judges' faces, and it doesn't seem to be going well. I can see there's not as many smiles as I thought there would be. There's just something wrong. Very wrong.
You'll recall when you were briefed that we said the client will ultimately influence the outcome of this task.
Well tried, and thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There's still a bit of hope. The client has to decide, and we really stuck to their brand tonality, so I'm hoping that carries us through.
So the client actually had some good things to say about both teams. They were very happy and impressed by just the articulation of the brief and the challenge, but there were clear wins. And I think on both of them, the area of technology seems to be a
Lacking
challenge.
for them, yeah.
Yeah, I think we are aligned. I think that I get where the client is coming from on the good and the bad. And I think it's time to call them in.
Let's call them in.
Bank better to live better with Capitec.
This is always the toughest part of every week.
I'm really nervous because the feedback was not really good.
My heart is literally in my throat. I was the leader. If it doesn't work out, I'm taking the fall for this.
My thoughts are all over the place. My mind is going crazy at this moment.
We did everything that we could possibly do to win this.
Welcome back, everyone. As you know, this week, the client is making the decision, but we as judges also very much concur with the client. The winning team is winning because of one major thing: better strategic positioning, as well as clear messaging. The winning team, the girls.
La la, booyah!
Teamwork makes the dream work. We definitely deserve this one.
I think that we were the underdogs from the beginning. We proved everyone wrong.
You may go off and have a smoothie.
Run the world!
Thank you. I escaped the doom and the gloom. I'm so happy I'm not going to be in the elimination room today.
Oh no, it's the hot seat.
That means one of us are going home.
I hate being in the losing team again this week. I'm feeling very uneasy about my position now in the team. I'm hopeful, but I'm really, really scared.
Gentlemen and lady, what happened this week?
With our creative, I think we aligned with the brand. We brought through the colors, we brought through the quirkiness. In terms of our strategy, I do agree with you. It could be a lot stronger. So I think perhaps we did not give enough thought.
And whose fault would that be?
The pressure is on as team leader. At the end of the day, the buck stops with you. But trying to keep a team together that is all around the country definitely had a negative effect on this team.
Team members missing. Where were you?
On Monday, I had to go and finalize my extended leave at work.
I was also missing. I had an emergency I had to attend to in Joburg. In my absentia, I still managed to brainstorm with everyone and communicate via WhatsApp.
Mr. Project Leader, you concur that the two missing gentlemen of your team were in constant contact, brought their bit to the table, and their absence was not felt.
Obviously, their absence is felt. I mean, it's different when one communicates over WhatsApp and phone calls to being present. That said, Mpo, when he got back, we sat late at night and we tied together the missing pieces that we felt were in our campaign and tied that knot. Afiba, often you are not present, and that is just my honest opinion.
I think it's a fair point, but obviously they won't bring Mpo up because it's their friend. I mean, they're from Joburg. I mean, they're trying to look out for each other.
Out of a team of 5, some people are doing much more than others, and that sort of concerns me.
I think it smacks of poor leadership and oversight more than execution. I'm not feeling teamwork and integration to a common vision. And it came through.
I came as a team leader from a creative point of view and a very logistical point of view. And that is what I'm good at. The strategy came second, and that was a mistake.
You were the leader of this team, and you are sitting in the hot seat. Therefore, the buck stops with you.
Yes. Agreed.
Right?
Agreed.
Who was responsible for the overall strategy before you went into execution? Who pulled their weight, who did not pull their weight, and who are your bottom 2 team members?
Now it's real. Names are flying. it's about to go down.
When it came to overall strategy, I agree we were not very clear. We focused a lot on the concept and the visuals. When it came to strat, the delegation was between Z and Afiba. They were the two who were meant to take charge of our strategic social media campaign.
Z, why you again?
Honestly, for this challenge, I'm not quite clear why me again. Because I was present from the brainstorming. Being asked why you should stay or why someone else should leave, and listening to what other people are saying about you is really, really horrible.
Trevor?
Yes, sir.
Who are your bottom two?
I have a bottom one, sir.
Oh, bottom one. Oh, okay.
Afiba. Afiba was away this week. Even when he was there, he was still like 100 meters away. It was a matter of pulling him in. So yeah, that was really our downfall in terms of getting a good synergy going in the team.
At this point, a lot of the members are saying Afiba didn't do much, and where they're coming from, I understand, but I also think it's fair to pin everything to me to say I didn't put my 100% because I believe I have.
This is a reminder that each and every single challenge is important. So if you are sitting back, not participating, not engaging, you do lose that opportunity to be able to absorb that skill set and that knowledge. You have to be very much involved.
Absolutely. I said it specifically when you were briefed. Contestants, I feel my fellow judges and I need to deliberate. Please be excused while we deliberate.
The only thing about this competition is you only have one chance to prove. So when you don't, the road will end for you.
My head is all over the place. Coming off that hot seat, I don't know where I stand.
It really is getting tougher and tougher.
It is, and at this point of the competition, the standard is exceptionally high.
Also, consistency is going to be real, right? Because you can't be good one week and not be good the next, because you kind of have to keep up. And that's kind of vital.
All right, guys, I think it's time to let the contestants back in. We're aligned?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going home. However, I wish I'd led in a different way.
I'm really unsure about my position going into the final round of this elimination.
It was a tough week, and clearly in your team, it was tougher. The collaboration, the coordination within the team was lacking. The strategy, the thinking, and making sure that we have a fun product at the end, that was compromised. So, the bottom two for this week are Afiba, Z. Please step forward.
I'm so nervous at this point. I'm actually shaking if I'm not about to fall over.
Kind of saw it that is going to boil down to this, but we're here now. There's nothing much we can do. You have to deal with it.
Both of you do have what it takes to become the next brand ambassador. However, there are areas that need to be improved. Z, we absolutely think that there's a lot to learn, but you are open to learning, and that's really commendable, and that's important for this competition. Afiba, without a doubt, we know that creatively and strategically, you have what it takes. However, we do need to see consistency. The judges feel that we will absolutely get a lot more from Z going forward. Therefore, Z, you are safe. Unfortunately, Afiba, this week, you really did let us down. It ends here for you.
Thank you so much. We know you have a bright future. Thank you.
Whew. So the judges saved me again this week, but I'm getting tired of this bottom two thing. Not again next week.
To the rest of you who are safe, please step it up.
I'm a bit disappointed because I thought I would stay a bit longer on the show, but I'm so grateful and I've learned so much in the couple of weeks that I've been on the show.
We are back at the house now. Champagne's a darling. Champagne. It's us girls. Hey, hello. We're here celebrating.
I think we're all relaxing, but secretly we're all thinking about who's not coming back to the house. We'll see. Although I knew none of my Joburg team members would be eliminated, it is really, really good to see them walk through those doors.
You know, and I'm quite sad to see him leave, but I know there's going to be something amazing for him after the show. He's an amazing human being. His work ethic is also quite strong, so it's not the end of the road for him at all.
Fantastic week to end with a win. But now, this queen here has to slay more and more and more for next week's challenge. I'm ready, y'all. Are you ready?
Next time on The Next Brand Ambassador, it's time for the contestants' first challenge for Capitec. Going back to basics, they are tasked with putting together a mall activation that attracts passing shoppers and generates leads. Will this be a learning curve, or will they soar to new heights? Tune in again to see who will be in the judges' hot seat.
Another feel-good production.